Kendama is a Japanese skill toy. It actually stands for ball and sword. So Ken means sword and Tama, T-A-M-A, means ball. So yeah, it's a skill toy from Japan, and recently in the past decade or so it's made its way over to the United States through different communities like BMX and skiing and skateboarding, and that's how it's kind of gained its popularity. I found out about Kendama in summer of 2019. I worked at a summer camp that I went to years past as a camper, and one of my friends that I was working with had a Kendama, and kind of before all the campers got there, we would just play Kentama all day, and I just got instantly hooked, and here I am 2 years later. Kind of like its own art form. A lot of people compare it to yo-yo or different skill toys like that, where it's really up to you what you want to do with it, and I think that's what's super cool about it, is that you can just, everybody has their own different styles of playing, and there's lots of different tricks that you can do to where you can connect all these styles and create your own flow and kind of your own art with it. Kendama has a huge online presence. That's kind of where a lot of people learn and discover about Kendama. And I think, especially with COVID recently, that a lot of people were at home in quarantine looking for things to do, and they would see on Instagram or YouTube or different social media platforms of people playing Kendama and say, oh, I want to try this out, and I would pick one up. So I think that's a way that a lot of people found out about it. A way that I show off my Kendama as a photographer and videographer background is I do lots of cinematography and different stuff like that, so I'll make these edits with my friends, and I'll meet up with a bunch of people that I've met through Kendama, through social media, and we'll just hang out all day and listen to music and play Kendama and take lots of videos. So I've done a lot of work for a brand called Lotus. Like I mentioned previously, I'm a photographer and videographer, so I've done social media work for them before. But there's lots of different companies, lots in the US, but others overseas in Europe and China, and especially Japan, because that's where it's original from. One of the biggest companies in the US is Sweets Kendamas. It's based out of Minneapolis, and they have lots of Kendamas ranging from $20 to $100. Usually prices can range depending on what kind of wood a kendama is made out of. Well, my main source of content is on my Instagram, which is at Jacob, JACOBXMP on Instagram, and I have a website as well, which is jacoblogan.myportfolio.com.